how transparent should you be with your employees about financial uncertainty? Is it better to lead with optimism, or is it better to lead with brutal honesty?
So, like many of these things, I was mentioning this in the first thing, there's kind of this yin and yang of entrepreneurship. It's like plan for operate in the short term, plan for the long term. Be persistent and have a vision, go through hardship, be flexible, learn, adapt, pivot. There's kind of this yin and yang, and it's a very similar thing here, which is you want to maintain deep trust and credibility and everything else. So you want to, have, clarity about what the reality, the circumstance of the company is, the financial circumstances, the market. And so you don't want to be misleading anyone. You want to be having that there. But on the other hand, part of for example, I think it was Napoleon who said something around the lines of the role of leadership is to define reality and then give hope and optimism as a way of doing it. You want to say, look, here is the challenges of the market, challenges of our business, etc. And here is our theory of the game. Here's why we can win. Here's why we can win awesomely. Here's how we can convert the negatives, the challenges into opportunities. So generally speaking, it's much better to be broadly open. But then when you say brutally honest, it's fully honest, but fully honest with optimism, right? Here's our theory of the game. Here's how we think we can. And so generally speaking, part of what people are looking for from leaders is not to say, oh, it'll be easy, we're guaranteed to win, you can kick back and sit on the sofa and it'll all work. It's not that. It's no, could be even it's going to be hard, but you can do it. We can win. Here is the plan, here is the energy, and it'll be rough, but we're going to make it, we're going to succeed, and we're going to be heroes. And that's part of what they want to hear. But they don't want to hear it in a framework of, oh yeah, ignore the market conditions, ignore the competitors, whatever. That's driving the bus off the cliff.
That's right.
I just want to double click on that, Reid. Right on. And I guess the only thing I'd add is, the amount that you communicate. Leaders, I think, get tired of telling these stories before their teams have heard it enough. Study after study leaders say, oh, I'm communicating more than I ever have. They probably are. But also studies say the teams say they're not getting enough communication. So it's whatever your message is, this combination of optimism and clarity that Reid's talking about, you just got to keep doing it because it's reassuring for teams, I think, to just get that communication, to get it over and over and over again.